My name's Megan Taylor. Here's a bit of information about me before we get into the heart of why I'm making this video for Morgan Crossing and BC's Best Young Designer. I am currently 25 years old. I work full-time as an executive assistant for a company in Burnaby. My boyfriend and I just bought our very first home together in Port Moody, which is nicknamed City of the Arts. As interior design incorporates many forms of art, this seems like a match made in heaven. We also have two wonderful dogs, a golden retriever named Ben and a puppy named Tucker. I am currently taking the Diploma of Technology in Interior Design at BCIT. I have been enrolled in classes since the summer of 2009. Each class that I have taken encourages me to move forward with the program and develop my talents in interior design. By taking part in BC's Best Young Designer contest, it will allow me to further my education in a different way, a more hands-on approach versus learning in the classroom. So what makes me an ideal candidate for BC's Best Young Designer? Let me tell you a bit about what I was like growing up. When I used to live at home, I would have been maybe 11 or 12 when this started. I used to love changing my room around. I would draw out my square room on paper and draw my furniture where I thought it could fit. Once complete, I would go ahead and rearrange the room. I was very methodical in how each piece was moved so as not to break or damage any of my treasures. Oh, and the furniture, of course. Once everything was back in place, I would rearrange all my knickknacks back on my shelves and bookcase. It was very rewarding once the final project was back together. Another funny story of when I was living at home was when I decided it was time for me to move out on my own. I had formulated a plan that I would need to start purchasing furniture for my new place, even though I had nowhere to move yet. I went to IKEA, as this was part of my plan, and purchased a sofa and pillows, dining room table and 4 chairs, miscellaneous kitchen utensils, and many more items for the big move. Since it was about a year before I found a place, my parents had to store all of these items for me. Needless to say, they were happy to have all the space back once I moved out. I was also very excited to outfit my new place with all of the items I had purchased for this time in my life. It was a key milestone for me. William Cooper, an Old English poet, once said, "Variety's the very spice of life that gives it all its flavor." I really believe in this quote, but would like to take it a step further and say, color and variety is the very spice of life that gives it all its flavor. Without color, civilization would be dull and dreary. In my opinion, this just won't do. Even a splash of color on a gentle palette will bring a room to life. As I mentioned before, this contest will give me an opportunity to work in the field with a more hands-on approach. I am very passionate, have a deep love for design, and don't mind getting my hands dirty. Vote for me to become BC's Best Young Designer. I know you won't regret it.